Hello and welcome to a brand new video, this time in Suzuka. Without further ado, let's get it started. Alright, so let's take you through a lap of Suzuka, my fastest lap here. So I really like this track. Of course, it's appearing in the Formula 1 grid as well. So it's a track I'm really familiar with. I like the ebbs and flows of this track, especially in sector 1. You can really throw your car here and there. The car is really good to throw on here as well in the Mazda. So going into the right-handers here, going in second gear. I'm trying to hug into the line there, so maybe it's not the best to go in that direction, but anyways, going into this left-hander here, just lifting a little bit into third gear and then keep going, maintaining your gear in third gear if you can. But I went down a little bit to second gear, so you want to keep up the minimum speed there, so it's usually better to just handle it in third gear. But I'm going into the second gear, so time to be made. But here, as soon as you see the curb, you want to throttle in. Yep, keep going. So all is good so far. So coming up to the Decknas, I think it's called. So these right-handers here really using a lot of the curbs there, so really looking good, using all the curbs in the right part of the track. So yeah, really looking like a good track. 2 purple sectors already so far, so really good. Here just after the curb, braking really hard into first gear. So yep, then rotating the car, and yep, as soon as you can accelerate, then accelerate as fast as you can. The traction control came in a little bit there to inhibit the wheel spin. So I'm going up the gears here, so it looks like a normal straight right-handers, but it's really critical to keep into the inside there, braking really hard there into the left-hander here. So here there's many different lines. I like to go a little bit wide, then come back inside here, and then full throttle again. So you want to apply the throttle as fast as you can, because that's how you can not lose a lot of speed there, and because it's a long straight, that's where you can lose time sometimes. Here third sector also purple, and here is the most critical part. Here you want to track the track there as much as you can. I'm really going to the edge there, really got a good coming out of there. Here using the curb as much as you can. Here as well you can abuse the curb, maybe you can abuse a bit more as well. Here hugging into the pit lane line and making a time of 159.4. So yeah, as you can see for my voice, I was really pleased with that lap. So it was one of my lowest times that I got in all of my training that I did. Luckily it came in qualifying where it mattered. So let's go to the race itself. Alrighty then, let's go to the sprint race. So this will be a standing start, of course, starting in pole. So this is my third time now starting in pole, so I'm getting a little bit more used to it. But of course I want to make sure I do well in terms of getting out of the line. And let's go. Yeah, kind of long pause there, but yeah, I'm trying to go to the inside here, so I want to protect the inside, because the inside then comes into the next inside, so it's 2 right-handers in between. So I think it's the Mercedes there was already alongside me there, but I just managed to keep into the inside. Here now my car is understeering to the outside, and yeah, the Mercedes now is inside, so I'm having to go into the inside line there a little bit. But yeah, the place was maintained, P number 1. So of course the protagonist of the championship, my teammate, is now hounding me in second place, coming up to first place. So here coming into this just before the hairpin on this right hander, I see him there, and I go a little bit wide and go really deep into the hairpin there, and there was a little bit of a bump there as well, but I think all is fair. Yeah, managed to keep my position, P number 1. And yeah, so just like that, I'm already finishing the lap, coming into the final sectors of the lap. So I think my teammate gave up, I think, a few laps prior. Yeah, I think he saw that I had the pace and didn't want to challenge me. So yeah, so I was really happy with this. Managed to finish from lights out to finish. So happy with the first position there, my first sprint race win. So happy with that. But of course from now I will be starting in the back of the grid for the feature, but let's see how that would go. Alrighty then, let's go to the wait a second, pause. What the hell is up with the weather there? So let me go back to the main screen before the training screen during the practice part. So in this screen here you can see that, yeah, now circling this part as well, the rain wetness of the track is actually in half. That means you require intermediate tires, and of course I didn't see this because I'm stupid. I was only looking at the radar. And yeah, because of that, I'm gonna start in soft tires and in a wet track. Soft tires in a wet track is not the way to go, plain to speak. But I think you might have seen also in that screen just now that many of us are also starting in the soft or medium tires. So many of us made a mistake there. So it's not only me who made this mistake, but you can see this because of this. I'm going up the gears, but there's going to be carnage. There's already people going out of the track there, so I'm just trying to play pong or whatever it is called. Yeah, just trying to avoid them. And here I just had to go straight on, because if I try to turn, I know I will spin out. So I just had to bang. I think there was Rekniks there, so sorry for that. But yeah, it seems like he went a bit further, so I think I helped him there a little bit. So yeah, it's so treacherous there. My teammate is also spinning a little bit there in front. Yeah, everyone is just trying to make it to the pits, I think. Yeah, that's what we can do. So the track is wet, and it's not good for the medium tires. So even if I had a soft tire, maybe it would have been a bit better. But yeah, the mistake is already made. So now you can see, even applying no throttle there, I'm just understeering into the corner. You can see behind there more carnage. So yeah, so it was a mistake made by many of us. So this is something which I really didn't see at all before. I haven't really seen on the wetness of the track meter. I'm always looking at the radar there. A little bit cheeky for my teammate there, kind of blocked the inside line there. But yeah, I didn't see this wetness meter, so this is what I've never noticed in the past, so I didn't really know this. But of course that's just yeah, now I even banged my teammate there. So yeah, I apologize to him after the race. Yep, he lost a little bit of positions there. Yeah, but yeah, because of this, you can see now the timer from P number 11 to P number 1, you can see it's already more than 20 seconds there. It's only going to grow after going into the pits as well. So more or less you can say the race is over in terms of doing anything meaningful. So here I have to just toughen up and collect as much points as I can. Even going through the hairpin, I just can't even turn in. Got a bit of bang there from the back, but anyways, yeah, really unfortunate, especially that I knew that I had the skill who went through ghosting there, that I knew I had the pace there to really at least challenge for the lead, or at least catch up to the grid. I think I did a lot of practice in terms of fighting others as well in an AI race, but yeah, it's a shame that this can't happen. Yeah, anyways, it is what it is. So now I'm in P number 9, so catching up to Black Charizard now. So now I can fully apply the throttle a little bit because we are in a straight. But this is the only time you can do it, only in the straights there. Now coming up to the left-hander, going to fast forward a little bit as well. Still going gingerly, so going really gingerly through these chicanes. And coming in to change to the intermediate tires. I almost spun in coming into the pits as well. But yeah, the damage is already done. You can see the timer now, it's already 40 seconds. It's good, it's more than 1 minute now. So race over. So lap number 2, Black Charizard there. So I know I had a lot more speed there. So I'm just mirroring him, going in the back of him, and applying the throttle as fast as I can. Yeah, I'm just keeping behind him. I knew I had a lot of traction, so I went to the right hand side there. He went to the left hand side. He understeered a little bit there, so I think he didn't expect that. But anyways, I'm going to the inside there. He gave me enough space there, so I'm braking as late as I can. And yeah, the place is won. So P number 11. And yeah, let's go through my final lap then, going in 2 times speed as well, because I already said what I wanted to say. Yeah, it was a shame basically. I just made a mistake. I didn't look at the wetness level of the track. In the radar, I saw that the rain has already passed, but I didn't just it just didn't thought to me to look at the wetness level of the circuit. I mean, many people didn't look at it. That's why they all were in soft tires or medium tires as well. So yeah, but of course that's just an excuse. Yeah, at least lesson learned. This is something that definitely can be done better in the future. Yeah, but it's a shame because me and my teammate are finishing now 11th and 12th, so it's really points dropped because historically speaking, at least me or my teammate has finished in the podium or finished quite high up there. Yeah, so it's a shame that we can't do this in this track. It allows other people to catch up, but we vow to come back strong in the next race. But yeah, let's see how that would go. Yeah, so just a confirmation again of the race. So congrats to Major XTC. Yeah, he just called it right with the intermediate tires. I think there was some others also who called it right. So yeah, they were the ones who benefited from him. So congrats to them. Yeah, so then looking now also towards the standings. So I'm currently in P number 5 with another pole and another flying lap added from the sprint race. So that also adds some points there. So really good points, I think, at least from the sprint and from those points there. But feature race, of course, it was a nightmare. But it is what it is. Sometimes this can happen. Let's go to the next race. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you guys in the next video.